just barely made any progress and such. And apparently the big update / expansion for that has been pushed back, from something I'd heard.
A shame, but again, rather than take time.
Yeah. I do want to grind a bit with... Oh, go ahead.
I say, what did we do there? Like 2 hours, 3 hours still that one?
That was still on 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Leviamon. Okay. I think I want to do a bit of an intermission on Dave the Diver as well. Because I just want to get... We still haven't gotten to the highest level with the restaurant's rating. And for that we're going to need to get a frick ton of shark meat, I believe. So I'm thinking about just cleaning out one of the farms where those sharks are in and just fill it with more and more and more sharks until we have enough to finally upgrade a dish to the taste amount that's required for the last level for Bancho Sushi.
Don't we want to say no because of health reasons over how bad shark meat is for a person?
True, but I think it was the sharks. But yeah, we need something in that to get a high enough taste rating to get that platinum assessment or something.
Well, we already had that.
I think there was still one more to go. But the problem is, if I start the game, there's going to be a cutscene from something that was added. I think, at the absolute least, I'll probably record that. And just try and get enough meat to get the dishes upgraded. And still no rainbow drop.
I guess we could do a bonus stream of Dave the Diver someday.
Yeah, maybe on Monday if we can't get multiplayer done.
Yeah, like if there's no cross-code multiplayer on Monday, we can do a bonus video of Dave the Diver.
Yeah. For now... Also, I forgot to check the builder for the gathered materials. So if we get a rainbow drop with that... PG Bamboo... Okay, we can send you on metal hunts, because we don't need the Godwood anymore. Or at the moment, at least. Digimercuries. Okay. And let's see, yeah. 1 rainbow drop. Can we have one made? Let's see.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Finally upgrade this to level 5.
Yep, and the little one that will reward you for it once that's done.
Okay.
The one with the hammer tail.
We still need great wood, so we can also... Now we need to go to the wasteland. Or tomorrow we need to go to the wasteland because it's getting late. Oops. Perfect timing.
Yeah, let's give them a bit more health and MP training, then we can go to the wasteland and train there a little bit.
Okay, we can get 1 round in.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the MP is too low. We wanted 10k as well.
There. Okay. Oop, nice.
Good job.
Okay, Mega Kabuterimon Blue. Makes sense that that would be in there. Let's see. Okay, Steel Shinebon. And either Mega Kabuterimon Blue or the Unknown. Okay, we could probably go... Yep, probably, yeah.
And what
That
we
would
need to
make
say that?
sense. Yeah, we could go bully the Goblimon to get more Digivolution data.
Okay, gather round.
I don't think that will work. I think it's better just fight against Digimon that actually give good stats.
Okay, I like that Kabuterimon does 2 of their hands behind their head as they go to sleep.
Okay, gather round.
Okay. That's fruit, not vegetable. First.
We could go to the restaurant otherwise.
Yeah, we can pick up one over here. And if we're going to train MP, we may as well go grab one of the ones that upgrades MP or improves.
Yeah.
Yeah. One Jinsen. So let me bring a few of those. Drop the ones that we don't need. Okay.
Hey, everyone!
May actually just feed both of them this, so they'll get more out of it. Okay, still hungry. Rom first, since this will max out their happiness. And
Yeah, so let's give them a hunk of meat, but they may need to wait.
Let's see. Yeah, probably good that I carry a bunch of those with me as well.
Now then,
Round one there.
time
Okay.
to eat. Let's eat.
There we go. And yeah, Rom gets one of these. Okay, completely full. Okay. We didn't use the tent, so we can skip that. Are they back here? They are. 5 Chrome Digizoids. Okay. Digimercury. Okay. Okay, let's get the farm stuff done. Yep, meat. Plenty of that. Okay, one needs to be plowed. Okay. At this rate, we're basically doing this daily. Because one deteriorates enough each time.
Yeah, it's good you can do them once per
Nice.
day. I noticed if you try to do several times a day, you may risk accidentally making them poop on the way back to the bathroom because it takes time.
Yeah. Okay. Veggie hunts. Alright. A bit of training to get the bowels done.
Sounds
Here it
comfortable.
goes.
They need to exercise just to be able to go to the bathroom.
No, not just to, but it does speed it up. There. There we go.
Sharpen your skills.
Okay.
Sharpen your skills.
Let's do one more. Okay, that'll do. Okay, I do have some drinks along for when they get hungry, so we can deal with that fatigue.
Yeah, it won't be long from what I can see, but yeah, let's go to Uguino Wasteland.
Okay, first, to check with you. Okay, this will probably be the 5th time. I'm not keeping active track. Okay. Yes, this does save us walking through the desert for multiple hours.
Yeah, I think we might be able to talk to Leomon again now.
Actually, this this war is still ongoing.
Yeah.
But we might be able to make some progress. So let
Yeah, I
me
think
do a
we-
quick check.
Yeah, they say water here as well.
File soda. Okay. All right then. We'll probably get attacked at the entrance again, but that shouldn't be much of a problem.
That's actually good money and all that.
All right. But our very first visit is going to be that specific tree over that way. We need only one more oily fruit. These aren't a problem.
Okay,
Their stomachs may be a problem, though.
There you go.
Just to save myself a bit of resources.
Yeah, let's see if we can do something with the drink in cooking.
Ice cream. Deluxe hot water. Let's see, is there a mixed thing somewhere in here? Apple soda. Okay. Herb soup. We need the coriander plain soup. Okay. Yeah, it does seem that we have a lot more a lot more dishes now here. Okay.
We need
Slow down and
soda to
appreciate
make
it.
soup.
Yep. Soup's on, everyone.
Here, try this recipe. Yeah, this should do it.
Okay. Still hungry.
Here, try
Oh,
this
so much
recipe.
MP recovered!
Let's see. Plus 10 it says here for that one.
It says MP
oh, it's a-
recovery as well there, and HP
yeah, that's-
recovery.
Even more to add then.
The photo was we see up there is the boost.
Not using those. Okay, let's just finish up with some steak.
Slow down and appreciate it.
There we go. Bumped by one up. Or bumped up by one. Okay, we need 3 of the great woods, I think. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. And just one more oily fruit. Okay, let's check up with Leomon, see if they have anything to say.
Are you dancing?
Maybe.
I'm
There we
vibing
go.
as well.
That reminds me. I've mentioned this song before at least, but a very known song was originally intended as a marching song, but then it got quite literally clowned upon.
Don't record that one.
Can you remember which song it was?
I don't.
March of the Gladiators, aka the circus theme.
Yeah, this is. You haven't told me this one.
Yeah, apparently it started as a freaking marching, a freaking, not a. Would you technically call it a song if it doesn't have lyrics, semantics? It was supposed to be a marching band or a military marching song or something first.
But dear,
For some
it's
reason,
not too.
Then it got quite literally clowned upon and made into the clown song.
Oh, God. I must think about something now. What was it?
Let's see. What was your quest again? A tool to help you sleep. Yeah, we haven't found anything like that yet.
We will later.
I guess we could bring him a big freaking hammer. Okay, so since we can't grow these dumb things, we'll just have to pick them up whenever we see them. Really now? We've learned what's happening in the Aguino Wastelands. It'll explain everything that's happened. Those damn veggie troops. Can't believe they're being so cruel to the other Digimon. But thanks to your efforts, we know more about what they're up to. Their solidarity is weak. Surely we can prevail. That's why I need one more thing from you. Our fellow warrior Shine Greymon is currently missing. Sounds like the Veggie troops have captured that brave soul, but the location of the prison is unknown. Well, I guess we know where that is, huh? Meaty Troops Commando Ogremon seems to have found some intel, but the O sees me as a rifle and won't tell me. Please talk to Ogremon and get him to tell you where they've taken Shine Greymon. Ogremon won't fess up easily, but we're counting on you.
This one we can do.
Yeah, we could both be going to need. We're going to need to kick the crap out of him, huh?
Yeah, and I remember what I wanted to talk about. So it's calibrated this for this. You know, we've talked about to respect people's what they eat, regardless of they're vegan or not.
Yeah.
Okay, gather round.
There's something I heard someone talk about in a video from a VTuber reacted to Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Or Kitchen Nightmares, I think it was, yeah.
Where he had like 4 different shows like that.
Yeah, and she mentioned something I completely forgot. Like, there are other reasons people may become a vegan or vegetarian besides not liking meat.
Yeah.
People can be allergic to meat or things that can be in meats. So they are...
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, I think one of the diseases that ticks can transfer to people is something that would make you allergic to meat. Which is another freaking reason why I basically don't leave the house without long sleeves on my legs.
Yeah, but yeah, basically people can be allergic to things that are in meat or become allergic to meat. This makes them forced to do vegetarian meat. So restaurants that are arrogant and just bullying people that cannot eat meat at all because of health reasons. Yeah, I will not visit those if they discriminate people that just can't eat meat or anything like that.
Yeah. Whether by choice or just simply not, possible through biology, just be respectful of people with that at least.
Yeah, but people cannot help if they get allergic to something.
Yeah, and the allergies is something that you can develop later in life as well.
Yeah, and they can be mild to annoying, painful, and outright lethal. Like, I heard too many horror stories of teachers and someone else's mother thinking, why can't they not eat peanuts? Realize there's someone in class that will literally die if there's a peanut eaten near them or in their steam room.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad, but yeah. Those peanut allergies typically cause just swelling in the throat and such, and while seeing as you need to breathe, that becomes a problem.
Yeah, I think this case of someone had peanut allergy and asthma, so...
Yeah, double up.
Yeah, that's the case that it can get... You can see how that can turn deadly.
Oh, it's you. The newbie that buttered up the Leomon and started hanging out around here. What was that? Want to know where Shine Greymon is? Don't be ridiculous. The info I finally got by outwitting my rival Leomon by giving up the location of the meaty troops. You don't expect me to tell Leomon's go for it, do you? Or are you gonna force it out of me? Ah, well, fine, let's do this. Look at this tough guy. You think you can beat me? You'll regret this. Says the Ogremon who's about to get Sparted over the edge.
Yeah, they effectively just admitted for betraying them.
Yeah.
That's the way.
I guess that shows that he's a real meaty troop. Yeah, a real part of the meaty troops because he's a massive meathead. Oh, he's about to get cooked. I give. Battle over. I'll tell you Shine Greymon's location. Enter the generated prison room. Apparently it's being used as some kind of energy source. Jeez, I can't believe I told you that info I worked so hard to get. I'll never get ahead in the meaty troops. You're a tough one. I bet you're full of promise. Alright, let's get along from here on out. Okay, he has an excuse to go AWOL.
Yeah, now we can talk to Leomon and we can then go to the generator room. Well, we are able to do some... Like, this is not the main... technically, all this is part of the main story since you kind of need to do this to progress the main story and all that.
Yeah.
So, even we doing grinding, if we can do something like this.
Yep.
So we are doing some progress. But as he said, sometimes the progress can be slower one day than the other.
Okay, at least we made progress with our partners.
Yeah, again, I'm glad we're doing 2 4-hour streams per weekend instead of like with David Dyer, just what was it like 2-hour streams per week with that one?
It might have been I forget if we put it on the weekend or on the main days.
Yeah, I put it as well.
It was a lot slower with that one.
Yeah, technically, that is one of the reasons we should have done 4 hours on if we could early on.
Yeah. Oh, you've learned where they're keeping Shine Greymon? Explain what you heard from Ogremon. What? Shine Greymon is being held in the generated prison room? Is being used as some kind of energy source? It's true that a massive amount of solar energy is contained within Shine Greymon's body. What are those Veggie troops planning to do with that energy? Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. It'll be too late by the time we figured it out. Please, go to the generated prison room and rescue Shine Greymon. Security should be tight around there. Don't take you long, but make sure they're well prepared. Alright. Let's grab this. Have we ever talked to you? Can we even? Looks like the Veggie troops are planning something big. Then we've got to do something.
Yeah, they will say that, I think.
Let's see if we can get lucky and find one more oily fruit on their side of the canyon.
I think there should be some wood here. Have we already picked it up here? The wood?
Yeah, the wood in the corner. Yeah,
With the bushes?
we might also find the last oily fruit that we need. There's the great wood, okay. And some star wood. Alright. Okay. If we can find another oily fruit, we'll be set for recruiting Daumon as well.
Yeah, we can actually go across the bridge now and go to the generator room. But that should be... Again, there's someone we can basically now beat up and recruit.
Let's see, we've got about half an hour left, so a decent amount still.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure they are good. These are still good for training.
Now they are avoiding us completely. Let's check up with Garurumon in a second.
Oh, I can say that we're not able to do him until a bit later. His thing is kind of related to Boney Resort.
Okay. Well, at least it's not at least it's not the area that both of these don't like.
Yeah, these two do not like Boney Resort, I think.
No, it's the absolute zero.
Oh, right.
So it may. I forget if we checked after Liz evolved.
maybe need to do that when we return.
Yeah. There we go.
Onion.
We just plain beat an onion out of him. Good. Avoiding now, huh? Some gold and silver.
And white gold.
The veggie troops are intelligent and pure. They'll never get along with those stupid savage meaty troops. Now you want to pick a fight? It does seem that some will still attack if you turn your back to them. Jaguar potato.
Alright,
Probably should change. Okay, go ahead.
Let's still get some good stats from these. Oh, some stats.
Yep. Really? Again, it's the digital world where they don't fully grasp how stuff like that actually does or works.
I think it is used correctly. It is a power cable connected to another building. So, but this is a generator. This will supply the castle with the power.
Now then.
Okay.
So many things do make somewhat sense. Maybe not, but sometimes in a bit of a more convoluted way.
Watch.
Yeah.
This is gonna be delicious.
Okay. Don't think we need to work on their fatigue. So let's just give them a big steak.
Yeah, this should do it. Watch
Okay.
the master chef
And
work.
a smaller steak as dessert.
Slow down and appreciate it.
Can still rest 1 hour just to be sure. Okay. Now let's get this done before it hits nighttime. I am Woodmon, the Digimon in charge of the generator prison room. You want me to give back Shine Greymon? How do you know about that? Wait, exactly how much do you know? Like our plan to fire the Rose Palace laser using solar power stolen from Shine Greymon? Like about laying waste to the meaty troop of Digimon in the Guino Wastelands? You know about all that? You just told me everything. You alright? Right, you... Now that you know our secret, here's no way I can let you leave. Yep, there's a T missing there. Okay, I think Rom needs a toothpick anyway.
Way to go! Great!
Yep. Okay, for a second there it looked like Liz had gone invisible.
It's working!
Yeah, I was wondering where the heck did Liz go?
And just for the fun of it,
Way to go!
plus we haven't seen Liz's new attack. That's that Mega Blaster. Actually, we didn't see either of their specials yet. Wait a minute. Don't tell me you know about the real mastermind behind this. Doing enticing Rosemon to raise the Guino Wastelands so we can develop the land afterwards. Bonnie resorts Myotis Mon. Yeah, of course. In that case, I can't stay here anymore. Farewell. Farewell and hello. Oh, hey, did you save me? I don't know who you are, but I'm so grateful. Still, why did you come to save me in the first place? Explain the situation. I see. While I've been captured, such a fate has befallen these Guino wastelands. My body, something's wrong. Am I out of energy? It seems that the solar energy in my body was drained by this device during my imprisonment. Now I get it. Those Veggie Troop fools mean to use the stolen energy to fire a laser. There's not a lot of time before the cannon fires. Sorry to ask, but please return to Leomon and ask for his advice. Close the door to block out some noise. My beloved Iguino Wastelands are in danger. I wish I could fight with you, but this body would only get in your way. Sorry to ask right after you rescued me, but for the sake of restoring peace to this land, lend us your strength. Grab one of these. We might have enough time to go after that as well, but we might be cutting it lightning more.